Welcome to DIY Design by CCW, DIY Design for the 21st Century. My name is Candy and I'm the host of this channel. Now let's get into this video. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Hello everyone, welcome to DIY Design by CCW. Thank you for tuning in. Today I am going to be jumping right into a DIY. What I'm doing today is a Valentine's themed DIY. Actually, I'm going to do two very easy Dollar Tree DIYs, and then at the end, of course, I'll show you, we'll do a little home decor. I'm going to show you how I use these DIYs. So to start, I'm going to be tracing out a heart shape that I'm going to use inside of a wooden Dollar Tree frame, and I'm using actually glitter paper, and I have pink or rose color and red, and you can pick up this glitter paper really cheap at Joann Fabrics. I'm sure they sell it in other places, but that's where I got mine. And again, Joann always gives me plenty of coupons, and I had a 50% off coupon for the glitter paper. So first thing I'm doing, as I said, is tracing out the heart shape that's going to be on the inside of my frame, my Dollar Tree frame, and then I'm going to trace a heart shape in the pink paper that I'm actually going to use to cover my Dollar Tree frame. Now, some other items that you're going to see me use, I have some red glitter wrap, or I guess it's really fabric trim that I purchased from Joann Fabric. Guys, you've seen me, if you follow the channel, you've seen me use the silver quite a bit. This time I'm using the same glitter wrap, or the same fabric trim, I should say, but I'm going to use it in red. You'll also see me use some rhinestones, some red glitter, just quite a few items. So I'll let you see this part as I'm, just kind of tracing everything out, and I'll come back on as I need to. Now also, guys, I am going to paint this frame, even though I'm planning to cover it. Number one, I want to paint it so that if anything shows through, all you'll see is the painted surface. And since I'm not going to add glitter paper to the back, I'm also going to paint the back. All right, guys, so in this part of the video, I just wanted to jump back on for a second. What you see me doing is just adding a little of the fabric trim to the edges of the frame. I just really want it to look a little more polished, so that's what I'm doing. I think I end up adding some inside of the little heart edges, or the edges of the heart too, and we'll see. So also here, what you see me doing is I'm adding a little glitter to the edges of the heart. Now guys, I ended up realizing after I did this that I didn't extend out far enough. So you can't see this that much when I insert it inside the frame. You can kind of see it, but it didn't come out exactly like I thought it would. But that's all right. I left it, and I'm happy with how it turned out. Okay, so before I fit the heart back into the frame, what I'm going to do is glue on this little rhinestone heart. Now, you can find these hearts at Joann Fabrics, at least that's where I got mine. $3.99 for the heart, but I had a 50% off coupon and then another 20% off of that, so that made it affordable, but they're really, really pretty. Here you see me gluing a little, I think I said I was going to do it, and it looks like I did. I'm gluing a little thin row of the red rhinestone wrap or fabric trim inside of the heart opening. I wanted it, like I said, for the polish and then to add that extra little pop of color. And I think I really like how it turned out in the end. Okay guys, so here I'm just painting the love sign. Again, just a little wooden sign that I purchased from Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do is just paint it with this candy apple pink paint. It's the same paint that I used for my base coat for the frame. Then once that's done, I think I come back and I add a little glitter to the love sign, and that's really all I'm going to do to that. Okay guys, so we're going to add the finishing touches before we get to the final reveal. So here you see me using a stencil wheel that you can purchase this from Dollar Tree. And what I'm doing is just painting on a little gloss Mod Podge and then sprinkling on some red glitter. It's the extra fine. And I'm going to have, after I take it off, a nice little love sign on the front of my frame. Now you see me adding some rhinestones. I kind of play with them a little bit off camera. I don't do the whole thing on camera, but when I do figure out how I want them to lay, I'll go ahead and hot glue them on. Also, that little white outline that you see around the love sign will disappear as soon as the Mod Podge dries, because it dries clear. And there I'm just taking the clear film off my rhinestone heart so that you can see how pretty that is. And I'll finish that off camera. So now we're going to jump in and we're going to do the love sign. So what I decided to do was just to add a little bit of glitter. I'm going to do the top, the love letters with silver glitter. And then I'm going to do the bottom with red glitter. And I think I end up, and I don't know if I did it on frame, rather on camera or not, but I did end up adding a little bit of the red fabric trim or rhinestone wrap around the bottom, like on top of the glitter, just to give it a little more of a polished look. So once I finish this sign, guys, hang on, because it'll be time for the final reveal. And this is how everything turned out. I really like it. I do. So that's a close-up of the little sweetheart Valentine photo frame. And there's a picture of the love sign. And now what I'm showing you here is a little bit of Valentine's Day decor. This is a little tea station, sort of, for my sweetheart and I to enjoy for Valentine's Day. Now, everything here is something I thrifted or something I DIY'd. The little pastry dishes, little Glam pastry dishes that were off to the right, those are DIYs, Dollar Tree DIYs. These plates that you're seeing, or the crystal plates, the cups, as well as the crystal sugar bowl and the spoon, the creamer where the spoons are, those are items that I thrifted. Now the vase is, well, let's talk about this first. Let's talk about the photo. You just saw me create this little Valentine's frame, little love frame. And the base that it's sitting on comes from another DIY. I actually thrifted the crystal bottom and then added the mirror and the crystals and all that. The vase is a DIY. The floral is a DIY. The mirror is a DIY. Of course, you know, I just did the love sign. And that's it, guys. You know, just a little bit of Valentine's Day decor for myself and my sweetheart. So I hope you liked the video. And if you're not a member of the channel, I hope that you'll subscribe today. I will definitely try to do at least 2 uploads every week. Usually they're going to be DIYs. Occasionally I will do a little bit of home decor. And guys, again, I would love to have you be a member of the family. Now listen, I'm mostly glam. Every now and then I'll do just a little bit of farmhouse. But if you love glam, this is the station or the channel for you. So again, thank you so much for watching. And like I say at the end of every video, I can't wait to see you, each and every one of you, in the next video. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day or have a wonderful night. And